welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, Singy, let's talk. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That one's in there. Strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Liner snagged it first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here comes Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The lefty fires. Up the middle. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. They get the. So in now for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Altuve. He makes the grab and a quick out, number one. Here's the Guardians lineup now. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Josh Naylor.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. High fly ball down the left field line. Soler running hard to get it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That misses the zone. Ball one. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
2 out, space is empty. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So 2 down. Brent Rooker digs in for the Guardians. Just missed. Gausman throws over, and he dives back in safely. Inside, just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
Runner on the move. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Dives, and he can't hang on. They're waving Ramirez home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag, and it's 1-0.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Jock Peterson stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering misses. 1-1. Two outs. Falling behind 2-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just missing there, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That's down and in.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering upstairs. Right through there, got him. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Cleveland, top of the second, now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Minaya back to work. Minaya, a 6'5" lefty, 245 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Shaded back there. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs. J.D. Martinez stands in.
J.D. Martinez.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back now at Progressive Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the captain. Foul ball there. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Tyler Fitzgerald digs in for the Guardians, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Del Castillo aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Thomas, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Fouled off down the right side. Thomas went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Soler makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Steven Kwan. He popped out his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Oh.
In the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Into center. Stanton makes the play, and that is that. Guardians lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back onto the 3rd inning, and now Kyle Higashioka. And a strike in there.
0-1.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that clips the inside corner.
Yeah, we go beyond just fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That's the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one misses up and in. And now 3-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Runner takes off. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now, Brent Rooker, RBI single his last time up. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run. Falefa on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Save!
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's in there. And there's a foul ball. Falefa at second with 2 down. On the ground right side, Altuve slings to first, and Peterson retired. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 1 left for the Guardians, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And there's a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's a bomb. He circles the bases, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald. They get the out on Muncy. Here's Manny Machado. That one outside. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball. That's to third. Ramirez whips it across, and that is the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. All even now at 1-1. Bottom 4, here's Josh Naylor. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to come off.
Single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Into center and a base hit.
Now batting.
And now Tyler Fitzgerald struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Del Castillo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one way outside. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first, one away. Left field. And he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane
Thomas will make his way to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that is out of play. Slapped foul.
Ball.
In the dirt. Goes down looking. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Minaya back to work. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Castellanos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Martinez in the box now, takes strike one. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a couple more. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Higashioka at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
That one the other way. To first, and that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 1 for 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Outside low, and now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Up the middle. On to second to get one to Muncy. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Brent Rooker digs in for the Guardians. This guy with light tower power. And fouled off. And the slider just misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Yu Darvish getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Verlander getting loose as well. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Inside, just missed. Next offering is outside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Kwan on third with 2 out. On the ground. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. Guardians lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here in Cleveland, and the batter now, Jose Altuve. There's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
2 strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Stanton stands in now, looks at that one inside. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Alex Lang up and throwing. Bonda also throwing. Next
Two balls,
pitch misses
no strike.
way outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Out to short, Connor Falefa. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. He's grounded out a couple of times. Now one
ball,
missed.
no strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 strike.
And that one got a piece of him.
That hit him. First base.
Now batting, third
Here
baseman,
comes Manny Machado.
Machado.
Bowl for 2 in this one. And ball 1. Just missed. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. So now
Take it
2
back.
on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw
Now
it really
batting,
well.
right
It's a
fielder,
really nice
Nick
plate appearance.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Pulls that one foul. First and second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Off the mark there. Full count now. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Struck him out looking. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. Yankees 3 and the Guardians 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yu Darvish.
Still
Now
a lot of
pitching
game
for New
left,
York.
and this game could go either
Number
way. So
19.
this is a big opportunity
Yu
for him to
Darvish.
get some
Ball,
important
outside.
outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Dowry Moretta preparing to come on if needed. Slayton also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's a little bit low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Center field. Stanton sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. On the ground to third. Throws to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adrian Del Castillo. He's 2 for 2. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2 balls, no strikes to count. The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. In there at the knees, and it's 2-1 now. Two down, nobody on. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. Score holds.
Now pitching for the
Back
Guardians.
here in Cleveland. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Number 55. Alex Lang.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Runner at first with no outs here.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Way out front for strike 2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swings and misses. And the runner holds.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Soler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just
One
off
ball,
the edge of the
2
plate.
strikes.
And that's outside. And now it's
2-2.
even up. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Three and two.
Martinez at first, one gone.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. That misses off the outside edge.
1-0.
Check to swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. Misses outside. 2-1. There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Three balls, 2
In
strikes.
the dirt. So now 3-2 and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
In the dirt.
0-1.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one not close. Now 1-2.
Ball.
Next
3
offering
balls,
misses down
2
and
strikes.
away. Two on, 2 outs. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 3 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summer.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Thomas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get beat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And there's a ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Chapman throw over. Thomas dives back in safely. Outside. And that's ball three.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That one in there across the letters. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stanton leading things off and takes a strike.
One and one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Once he digs in. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Ryan Fernandez getting loose out there. Bonda, the power lefty, up as well. Naylor takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side.
Now pitching for the New
And
York
we're back.
Yankees,
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Jari Moreta.
And a foul ball. Moreta measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
Oh,
Straighten him up a little
one ball,
bit.
one strike.
Check swing called strike.
One
That
ball,
is strike
two
two. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Brent Rooker. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That misses. And the count 1-2. Rooker checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll him out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
That one away inside. Two outs. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Yeah, there's the strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Castellanos going back, up against the wall, and brings it in.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Now pitching
Ryan
for the Guardians,
Fernandez will take over here.
Number
He pitched
64.
yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Ryan Fernandez.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder,
1 for 3.
Nick Castellanos.
And that misses. And that's ball
1 and
1.
out.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Kyle Higashioka.
And next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Ball
One
one
ball,
there.
no strike.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Austin Adams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Yankees up by 3.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
There's a strike. Up and in, and now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty, and there's ball 4.
Corner. Ball 4. Take it base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. Can sit there with such tight plate discipline.
Jorge Soler.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Higashioka stands at first with 1 out. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right
Now
there.
batting,
Everything was
shortstop,
mechanically sound with that
Rojas.
swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Second and third, 1 away. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Now fly ball to right center. Rooker puts it away. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move.
Now pitching
Here's
for
the former
Guardians.
MVP, Jose Altuve. He's
Number
already homered in
44.
this game.
Anthony
And that's in there at the knees. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Josh Naylor.
Now pitching for New York.
And that's in
Number
for a strike.
52,
No ball. 1
Scott
strike.
Alexander.
Foul ball there. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher, Adrian.
He's 2 outs
Del
away.
Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo digs in for the Guardians. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Out to center. 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a
Now
breaking
batting
ball right there.
second
Lucky he stayed in the
baseman,
ballpark.
Tyler
Last out for the Guardians in
Fitzgerald.
this one. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. To third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let him.